Most men will never know what to do with a woman who doesn't need them. Most women will never have the courage to become her. She is dangerous, not because she wants to hurt anyone, but because she refuses to be controlled. She refuses to be needed, tamed, or defined by anyone else. She walks alone, not out of weakness, but out of power. And that terrifies everyone around her. Have you ever noticed a woman who seems untouchable? Who doesn't settle for convenience? Who doesn't seek validation from others? Who doesn't chase anyone's approval? It's not loneliness. It's not heartbreak. It's not a lack of options. It is a conscious choice, a declaration that she belongs to herself and no one else. She has discovered a secret the world refuses to teach. To be fully alive, you must first learn to stand alone. To be whole, you must embrace your own company, your own strength, your own mind. And she has done exactly that. She is not cold. She is not bitter. She is simply tired. Tired of burning her light for people who cannot feel it. Tired of giving her warmth to those who would rather stay in the dark. She has been needed but never truly understood. She has given herself entirely to relationships where her value was ignored. She has loved people who could not return it. And finally, she chose herself. There is something profoundly unsettling about a woman who doesn't need a relationship to feel whole. She disrupts the logic of control. She dismantles the myth of emotional dependency. And she reveals a truth that most people are too afraid to face. Most men do not know how to handle a woman who does not need saving. Most women have yet to recognize themselves in the silent yet deafening mirror of their own power. She is selective, not lonely. She understands that peace is more seductive than drama. Boundaries are far more valuable than attention. Her worth is not negotiable. Picture her walking alone at night through a quiet city. Rain glistens on the asphalt. Neon lights reflect in puddles. No one is following her. No one is expecting her. And yet, she radiates presence, calm, and quiet authority. Her life is defined not by the presence of another, but by the choices she makes for herself. Her solitude is not emptiness, it is fullness. Her silence is not loneliness, it is strength. Carl Jung once said that everything we deny within ourselves becomes part of our shadow. These women who embrace solitude are often a reflection of the collective shadow, the parts of ourselves society asks us to hide. They are what many dream of becoming, yet few have the courage to embody fully. They do not scream for love. They whisper their choices. They step back to preserve themselves. They care less about charming princes and more about their own peace. And that discomforts the world. Because society demands urgency. It demands pairing. It demands that we define ourselves through someone else. But she has discovered a different truth. The most powerful love she will ever experience is the love she gives herself. Imagine her walking through a forest at dawn. Mist curls between the trees. The sun pierces the branches with golden light. No one is chasing her. No one is watching her. And yet she is fully alive. Her confidence, serenity, and magnetic energy cannot be ignored. Her silence is her shield. Her solitude is her strength. Her independence is her magnetism. She is intentional with her life. She does not settle for convenience. She does not trade herself for comfort. She does not confuse attention with love or need with value. She is deliberate in her solitude, choosing her thoughts, her feelings, her energy carefully. She learns from every experience, every heartbreak, every disappointment. She turns pain into wisdom, loneliness into clarity, silence into power. Imagine her sitting by a lake at sunset. The water reflects the fiery sky. She dips her fingers in and feels the ripples. She smiles, knowing she is exactly where she needs to be. No approval is required. No permission is necessary. She is free. A woman who chooses herself is not bitter. She is not angry. She is intentional. She is deliberate. She moves with quiet authority. She speaks only when necessary, but her words carry weight. She does not need anyone to validate her existence. She chooses solitude because she has finally realized a fundamental truth. Her value is not dependent on anyone else. She no longer offers her warmth to people who cannot reciprocate. She no longer confuses being needed with being truly valued. She no longer seeks validation from eyes that cannot see her fully. She wants alignment, not attention. She wants partnership, not rescue. She wants someone who meets her on equal ground, someone who honors her autonomy and her power. And when she enters a relationship, it is never because she needs someone. It is because she consciously chooses to share her life with them. Carl Jung believed that individuation, the process of becoming fully oneself, requires stepping away from societal expectations. This is exactly what these women are doing, walking inward, embracing both their light and shadow, integrating their experiences, reclaiming their power. Her solitude is not emptiness. Her silence is not weakness. Her independence is not defiance. It is mastery. She walks alone, not out of fear, not out of bitterness, but out of power. Her strength is silent yet undeniable. Her independence is magnetic. Her presence disarms manipulation, control, and expectation. If someone enters her life, it is never because she needs them. It is because she chooses them. So when you see a woman walking her path alone, remember this. She's not missing anything. She is awake. She is complete. She is free. She is dangerous. She is untouchable. And she is unstoppable.